My fear of shearing one of these manifold nuts has come true. I've got one in my hand here, it's sheared. I'm a little bit pissed off. These came off really easily. They're all loose. That one too. The one directly below this one, under there's good. That one is seized solid. I've not been able to nudge it at all. And the one that's directly below this one is the one I've got in my hand here. I'm a bit pissed off. I got the spanner on from underneath. I went underneath the car to put the spanner on, but I could not sort of move it from below. So with the spanner placed on the nut from underneath, I could actually get my hand in here and I was pushing it up, down, loosening it, tightening it, loosening it, tightening it, loosening it, tightening it. It felt like it was coming loose. I was like, oh, this is fantastic. Then it just dropped off. I'm really pissed off. Now that one is completely seized. It's actually easy to get access to. I can get in there quite easily. Plenty of access, but I just daren't push it. I daren't. I think I'm going to heat it up. I just dare not break another one. There's a small possibility I will get away with one broken stud. So if all of the four corners are tied, and this is tied, and this one under here, there is a small possibility I'll get away without it blowing. Small. We'll see. I'm certainly going to try it. Obviously, if I break another one on the corner, I've got absolutely no chance of this sealing. They're going to have to be drilled out. It's going to be a bloody nightmare. Drilling in the street in limited space, no tools to hand. Not going to be funny. So I think I'll get the blowtorch on this one here and really heat it up. Give it a lot of aggravation with the blowtorch, and then sort of. Obviously, it'll burn all the oil off, all the penetrating oil. But it's had penetrating oil in it for several days, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that with the blowtorch. Get it as hot as I dare. I don't think there's anything around here that can melt, and there's no wiring, so we should be okay. And then I'll just have to have a go. It's got to come off because the manifold's completely cracked. Worst case scenario, it breaks. I'll have to change them. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to drill it out in the street. It's very unlikely. So what I'd have to do is, I've got two gaskets. I've got a gasket for this side, which I'm going to leave well alone, and that one as well. They're both identical. So what I'd probably do, worst case scenario, if I do break it, I will try and tighten it on with just a limited number of screws. But I really don't fancy having to drill this out. But we'll see. But that one feels like it's going to break. It's just. You can feel movement. It's either the spanner bending, which is unlikely, or it's the stud is twisting. But there's been no crack. When the stud breaks free from the nut, you get a crack. And there's been no crack, but I've actually got movement, and it's either the shaft of the spanner bending, which is very unlikely, as I say, or it's the stud twisting, and I think that stud's twisting. I'm 80% sure that I'm going to break that one as well. However hard I try, I'm bloody sure it's going to break. This has been my biggest fear all along. I've been dreading this job, really dreading it, and I was pretty sure this was going to happen. I've been so careful. I've been loosening, tightening, spraying, loosening, tightening. I've not just forced it. That one underneath that broke, I was loosening it, tightening it, tightening it, tiny little increments, and it did feel like it was coming loose. I could feel movement, but that movement was the actual stud twisting, not the nut breaking free from the stud. So. Yeah, feeling rather sage now. I'm a bit upset. Might not be lost, but we'll see.